You just don't go down in the mines for one day and then come out of the mines with black lung. This is a problem, and it is industrial related, and it is due to repeated exposures in the mines over a period of years. So it is a disease or a problem that occurs over time due to an industrial exposure as opposed to an acute injury such as breaking your hand or foot.
The legal implications here, okay, when someone does go and get an exam, okay, like a repetitive injury or last day at work is a date of injury, what are the legal ramifications here?
Well, the main thing is that you have to be able to give a good history of how the accident happened. If it happened over a period of time, you should be able to document that and be able to say when it started and how often it happened, and it got worse if it did get worse. That helps the doctor be able to make a determination of whether or not it is related to work or not. And that's one of the main purposes of the doctor is to be able to relate the work accident to the injury that they're claiming. So legally, we want to make sure that their history is very complete and that they're able to give a timeline. And that's, like I said, is very important.
You said about making the report immediately, but sometimes, let's say, a person may slip or fall or something happens, and they're not, they're a little sore, but it's not an injury. But the next day they get up, or the next week they find out, oh, I got some serious problems here, etc. What should happen then? Should they go to the employer and say, look, yesterday I fell, or what happens then? We
have had a number of cases where someone fell or someone got hurt at the end of the shift on a Friday, and they were off for 2 days. Yeah. We tell those people that you tell them as soon as reasonably possible, because sometimes when you have an injury, you don't have any symptoms right away. You're upset or whatever, and the next day is when you wake up is when you really get hurt. So we say to do it as soon as possible. So if it's the next day, if you can get a hold of your employer or your supervisor, do that. If it's the next business day, then give it the next business day. But do it as reasonable as possible.